Guys, hello! Welcome to my first vlog. So, I have been really into watching vlogs lately. I love watching like talkative videos while I'm getting ready. And I kind of want to start vlogging. I don't know if I'm ever going to get like a lot of views on my vlogs because I know like not everyone's interested in those type of videos. But I thought maybe every like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, we'll see how it goes. But today is Sunday and it is March 25th, I believe. It is currently around 7:20 p.m. and it's about time for me to get ready to take my nap before my graveyard shift at my work. So before I do that, I want to try one of these face masks. These sheet masks. This is from Lululemon and One. This is a Lululemon One, I guess, is the type of sheet mask. I haven't tried these out. I received these for my birthday from my Japanese exchange student that my family's hosting. And oh, it looks like it's gonna be a moisturizing one. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of creamy, which is perfect because I have this like super dry, scaly, nasty patch on my chin that needs moisturizing. So kind of like a first impressions in my vlog. I'm gonna sleep with this on now that I realize it is a moisture mask. I thought it was gonna be like those just like the clear like serums, and then I was like, oh, I guess I'll do I'm trying to figure out what side this goes on. I'm gonna think it's this way. I thought it was gonna be like a serum, like one of those like clear ones, so then I was like, oh, I'll just put away my laundry and then and then go to take my nap because it's much needed. But now that I see that it's a moisturizing one, and I love moisturizing mask, I think I'll go to sleep in it. Hey. This mask isn't completely like dried out by the time I wake up. I'll put it on my neck just for extra moisturizing, but I guess I will see you guys next time I'm just gonna go to bed just like this. Fabulous. So I am actually at work right now and I forgot, well, I didn't forget, I just had a hard time falling asleep because my body still hasn't adjusted taking like naps but not falling asleep before like my graveyard shift once we had our time change. And so because I had a little more trouble falling asleep, I decided to let myself sleep longer, so I just like minimally got ready and then went to work. So a little recap on the mask. My face is super moisturized. I actually really liked it, and while I was still awake and had it on, I felt like it was like getting like really cool, and I can feel my face actually getting hydrated, which is a plus, and it might be my new favorite sheet mask, at least my hydrating sheet mask. I did love my DNA by Mediheal, but I think this might top it, but we'll see. I still have a couple of more masks of the Lululemon ones. I know, such a tongue twister, but yeah. So I'm at work right now. I have my little board and I am currently working on register cards. We have a lot. If you can guess where I work in the comments, I mean, if you're watching this and if you comment, like, points for you, but that's all I'm going to say. Hello again. So I'm off my graveyard shift and there's like a little bit of a different scenario. Don't mind this whole mess. I am actually going to be packing some items that I sold on Poshmark yesterday. I just sold 2 items, so literally just like a couple. But yeah, I just wanted to, while I pack it up and show you, I just wanted to talk about this new thing that I'm trying to do to lose weight. So for the last 2 weeks, I've been, you know, eating really healthily, being in a caloric deficit to, you know, lose weight, because that's like what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to burn more than you're taking in. And my Apple Watch has been really helping me like keep track of what I burn at the gym and then what I naturally burn, like just like day-to-day living. And based on all of that, and I also like go to the gym, I do like intense cardio for at least an hour for 4 times a week, and you know, just eating really healthily. And normally when I would do that, like within like the first couple of days, I would see a change in my weight. And it's been a little over 2 weeks now, and I have seen no change whatsoever. I am like staying at a stagnant point, and I have a feeling that it could be because of like my bizarre schedule. So I mostly work a graveyard shift. This is a litter box, and I'm using it to sell the shirt. Do you guys want to know what I sold? Even though you will see it at my what I sold on Poshmark for March, but I'll show you anyways. This is something that I thrifted to sell. It is a Maggie Barnes plus size shirt. It's really pretty. It's very professional. Yeah, but I think ever since I started working graveyard shifts, my body just like, normally when I worked my day job and I would do the stuff that I'm doing now, like the weight would be like, I would notice the scale like change, and this scale isn't changing, and I think it's because, again, my bizarre sleep schedule. So what I tend to do is, because I work overnight, is instead of sleeping like a full 8 hours, I split it up into 4 and 4 or 4 and 3 depending. 5 and 3, it really depends. I try to get most of my sleep right after the shift, so I usually get home about 8 o'clock, and then I'll sleep. If I don't have school, that's the thing, school. If I don't have school, if it's a day off, then I'll sleep until like 1 o'clock, 1:30 to between 1 to 2, depending on how tired I am. And then if I have to work that night, I try to take a nap between 5 and 7 all the way to 9:30, just so I feel a little more refreshed for the shift. And I feel like because of that, I'm not seeing any weight loss. And it's just like my estimation, just because before, like, I would just diet, not even exercise, and like I would see like the scale change. But now, like, even with exercise, I'm not seeing the change at all. I do notice that like eating healthier and exercising, like going on hikes, I'm not like that worn out or out of breath easily, which I used to be a lot, and I feel like my energy is up if I have like some sleep because you don't, the way that I split my schedule, sometimes I'm really tired and sometimes I'm not. So that is packed, and I just have to put the label on it, and that'll be ready to ship. And so I don't know what to do at this point. So while I was at work, because it was a slow night, it was a Sunday night going into Monday morning, so everyone usually leaves on Sunday, and people start like checking in on Monday, but that's like Monday afternoon, so like it's very, very slow. Okay, this other thing I sold was this Free People sweater. It's striped. It's really cute. I also, it's not quite thrifted. I got it at a consignment shop, but it was like their winter clearance, so it was like half off, so it's practically like I got it at a thrift store. And that sold too. So I am deciding basically to try intermittent fasting. So right now I am on hour 10 out of 16 of fasting, but because after I get this all ready, I'm already like in what I'm gonna sleep in. I'm gonna put my essential oils on and a diffuser. I usually put the lavender one because that one's just more relaxing, and my little eye mask to help me sleep in the daylight. And that'll hopefully get me through more hours of the fast, because I definitely struggled today during work, because I usually like, I've been eating either like, I'll have like a cup of fruit, and then I'll have some pita and some hummus, or I'll get a salad and like very minimal dressing. But I just ended up skipping that and I started my fast. And Sunday, which was yesterday, I happened to not eat that much. I woke up, got it off the shift, so I woke up like around 2. I had like one of those like protein shakes that are very low in calories, and then I had like 2 about yay big slices of steak, and then at 10 I had a bowl of cereal. And so probably not the best meal to start a fast, because boy did I feel it in the overnight. Sorry, that's like really loud. I felt it like on the graveyard. I call them overnights because I don't like the word graveyard, but I guess graveyard's like the word that everybody's familiar with. So I was definitely like shaking, like and like I was like, oh my god, I'm hungry. I drank so much water, and I don't know if like gum is cheating, but like I chewed a lot of gum. I had a couple of mints, like not gonna lie, because the meal that I had beforehand was not an adequate meal to go into a fast. So I'm hoping that by doing intermittent fasting, and then just like my window of eating is basically my window of like sunlight, because I only get a very small amount of sunlight if I'm doing, by the sleep schedule. But honestly, I rather get some sunlight than no sunlight, because if I slept from the moment I got off to like my full 8 hours, like the sun would be gone. I wouldn't have time to do stuff in the day because the night is coming to an end, and I think that would make me really depressed. So hopefully intermittent fasting will help. So it gives me an eating window from 2 to 10, because I'm doing the 16-8, and that just happens to be the time I'm awake, even with my little pre-work nap. And then if it's a regular day that like I don't that I have off, because they like to give us our days off like back to back, so it actually feels like you have a full day off. So I hope I actually see a change in my weight now that I'm going to be eating on like a certain schedule. And I chose again 2 to 10 because it's like the most convenient for my schedule. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna update like in my vlogs like if I'm seeing a difference, but it's currently day 1. I'm on hour 10 out of 16, and I was really hungry throughout the shift, but now that I'm like on hour 10, like my hunger just like went away. And that's like something normal that happens just in my like normal life, even when I'm not trying to like lose weight. Like if I'm hungry and I go like sometime after without eating, like that hunger goes away, which is really weird. So hopefully that comes into play with fasting. But yeah. Alright guys, we made it. I have officially fasted for 16 hours. I'm actually on the way to the gym right now. And after I'm done there, I'm gonna do like my hour of cardio and do a little bit of weights, just for toning. And you know, like you burn more fat and calories when you have a little bit of muscle. So I'm gonna do a little bit of weights, not just very light, not anything extreme. And then after I get home and take a shower, my boyfriend and I are going to go out to eat. And I still don't know where we're gonna eat. We'll see. I might not even last the whole hour of cardio just because I haven't eaten for 16 hours and I want to get my body used to it. So who knows, maybe I get a little lightheaded and it might be 30 minutes. We'll see. I just need to get my butt in the gym and do a little bit of exercise.